So Cleveland is one of those places that just pretty much always has something going on, whether it's a city putting on an event or if it's one of the attractions that you have the ability to go check out. And today we're going to be talking about some of the events that happen annually in the greater Cleveland area. So make sure you stick around because they're an absolute blast to go and check out. Now before we hop into everything, my name's Sam Oler and I'm a realtor in the greater Cleveland area. So if you're starting to think about making a move, definitely reach out to me. I help a ton of people move over this way every year. So no matter if you're moving in a few weeks or a few months, I've got programs that are going to make your life a lot easier. Now let's hop back into today's topic, which is the events that happen annually in Cleveland that are just an absolute blast to go to. And almost all of them are perfect for anyone to show up to. You can bring your family, you can meet your friends, or you could even go alone if you want to meet some new people. Now the first one on my list is going to be the Cleveland Asian Festival, which usually happens in May. Now at this festival, you're going to find a bunch of different traditions that are showcased in the Asian culture. You're gonna have different products, cuisine, and it's just a really cool cultural experience that's been happening for about 4 decades here. Another really cool festival that comes through every year is going to be the Cain Park Arts Festival. And there's so many different design styles that it caters to a lot of different people. So if you show up, there's a pretty good chance that you're gonna find something that you like. This is a free 3-day juried festival that showcases artists whose mediums include wood, clay, glass, painting, jewelry, photography, sculpture, and there's just so many more that are available as well that I really can't name them all. But the attendees that do show up have the ability to experience some live entertainment. They have interactive murals for children as well. And it's ranked one of the top festivals in the country by Sunshine Artists magazine. Now the next yearly festival that comes up is going to be the Feast of the Assumption, and that happens in August usually over in Little Italy at the Holy Rosary Church. And this one is a 4-day event that happens on Mayfield Road. Throughout the weekend there's live entertainment, inflatables, games, and even a casino. And it really showcases Cleveland's historic Little Italy. Moving into our next annual festival, which is the Asian Lantern Festival. That one actually happens at the zoo, and it's usually in the September region. That one's a lot of fun to go to because it's really nice outside as the seasons are changing. And you're able to walk through and see these gigantic displays that are lit up in the evening. And it's just something that you don't get to experience in too many different places. Some of these displays are as big as 40 feet tall and 150 feet long. And there's even overhead displays that you can walk through as well. It's really something that's worth checking out if you live in the Cleveland area. Even though you do have to pay a fee to get in, it's really not that bad. And the other cool thing about it is that these displays are constantly changing every year, so you're never going to see the same thing over and over again. There's always going to be something new to look at. And on some nights, they have it set up so that you could even drive your vehicle through. So that way, if there's some inclement weather, or if you just do not want to walk the whole zoo, you have the ability to drive through from the comfort of your car. Next on the list, we've got the Ohio City Street Festival, and that one also happens in September. And this one is really cool because it's an urban setting, so it's going to give you a different vibe than some of these other festivals that you can go to throughout the year. Ohio City is just one of those areas that is super rich with the history that has happened there. And this festival was created about 5 years ago so that people can come together, experience great drinks, amazing food, cool retail options, and even some really cool art displays. There's a kids zone and also some live performances that happen on that day as well. And this one is a free event. And right around the corner from Ohio City, Tremont also puts on an event similar to this one in September, where over 100 vendors featuring artists selling their paintings, sculptures, jewelry, live music, performances, children's village, and more even show up. So that way the locals can get together and really experience that sense of community that Tremont has to offer. Now, as I'm going through these, I'm sure you're realizing that September is a pretty busy month in Cleveland, and it gets even busier with the Hungarian Festival that happens during this time. And every year this event happens at German Central over in Parma, and it's a really cool spot to go hang out. You're going to experience different things like musical entertainment, really cool authentic costumes, folk dance lessons. There's even a live animal show, free kids activities, a book fair, folk art, and even souvenirs that are going to be for sale. And some of the food that you'll have the ability to buy is going to include everything from stuffed cabbage, Hungarian sausage, grilled pork steak, and even jam-filled crepes for dessert. Now that's not the only food you have the opportunity to buy, but those are some of my favorites. And moving into the next festival that happens in February, which is going to be, honestly, I don't even know if I want to try and say it. So let's see what Google says.
Kurentovanje.
Kurentovanje, that sounds about right. Now this one is a multi-day Slovenian Mardi Gras. And during this time, we're celebrating the end of winter and the beginning of spring. It's just that season that everyone's really looking forward to. So why not throw a party for it? It was founded in 2012, complete with costumes, ethnic food and drink, music and cultural performances, and Kurentovanje, which is a mythical creature that is believed to chase away winter and bring in spring. Any proceeds that are brought in from this festival support the St. Clair Superior neighborhood. So it's one of those that it's worth spending the money because it gets invested back into the community to make it a better place. Now, last but not least on my list of my favorite events that happen yearly in Cleveland is going to be Paczki Day. And this is a day that celebrates Paczki, which is a Polish type of donut, and it marks bringing in the Lent season. Every Fat Tuesday, Clevelanders line up outside their favorite bakery to get these delicious donuts, and I'm one of those people who participates because they are really that good. But basically what it is just a deep fried dough with powdered sugar on top, and then you have a different type of filling on the inside, whether it be a fruit or a cream-based flavor. But some of the good bakeries that you can go to pick up some of the best ones in the area are going to include everything from Cleveland Vegan Catering and Cafe, Edwin's Bakery, Goldie's Donuts and Bakery, Kydrowski's Bakery, and Michelangelo's Bakery. Now there's a bunch more in the Cleveland area that I'm probably forgetting, so if you have a personal favorite, let me know down in the comments which one is your go-to. Now, all of these festivals that I went through today happen yearly, and it is a great experience to go to, no matter which one you choose, because throughout the year there are a bunch more as well, but these are just some of the more popular ones. If I missed one that is one of your favorites, let me know down in the comments just so I can include it in the next one. But with all that being said, I am a realtor in the Cleveland area, as I mentioned before, so if you're thinking about moving to Cleveland, feel free to reach out to me. All of my contact information is down in the description. If you find yourself down there trying to reach out to me, before you go, click that like button because it's going to help me out a ton, and subscribe because it is going to keep you up to date with everything that is happening in the greater Cleveland area as far as events and real estate goes. Now I'm going to leave the video there. I'll catch you in the next one.